Betting on March Madness is big business. The American Gambling Association estimates people will bet $2.7 on the men's and women's tournaments, but not in Minnesota, one of just 12 states where sports betting has not been legalized. Kent Erdahl has the latest from the state capitol with the odds of that changing.
The spread of sports betting has been staggering. In 2018, Nevada was the only state where it was legal, but a Supreme Court decision that year paved the way for all of these others. And right now, 38 states have done so, including all of our neighbors. And after several years of seeing Minnesotans cross the border or bet illegally, legislators say the odds of getting a deal done this session still look favorable.
I've got a good feeling about this. There's people on both sides of the aisle that want to get it done this year, and we're moving forward.
DFL Senator Matt Klein's optimism about sports betting has grown since we checked in with him on the first day of the session, and for good reason.
We're working together.
Republican Senator Jeremy Miller, who authored his own bill, has since joined forces on a compromise Senate version.
I think it's important that we get this done, and I also think that it's important that we pass a bill that not only benefits the tribes, but also benefits the horse racing tracks, benefits charities all across the state of Minnesota, youth sports, and then also something that's very important to me is we have a permanent stream of funding to attract these major sporting events to Minnesota.
To do all that, the Senate bill would double the sales tax from 10 to 20% paid by the sports betting apps and other license holders.
Minnesotans, when they're actually placing those bets, they're not taxed on that. They're, of course, taxed on winnings if they win.
And if you're wondering about those who don't win,
it's really important that we deal with problem gaming seriously.
DFL Representative Zach Stevenson, who authored the House bill, says they're considering several guardrails, such as self-imposed spending limits, restrictions on push notifications, and even a delay on deposits.
That's so that hopefully somebody who loses some money on the noon games on an NFL Sunday doesn't turn around and try and make it all back in the afternoon games, dipping into their savings or something.
The current Senate bill also includes a ban on in-game betting for similar reasons, but because it already accounts for up to half of bets nationwide, authors say that ban likely won't last because it could backfire.
I guess one question would be, if you did make a change like that, would they even choose to participate in the Minnesota market?
If you talk to anyone who works in problem gaming, they'll tell you people are wagering on sports illegally in Minnesota every day. It's very easy to use your phone to get onto an offshore website where there's no controls, no regulations, no protections, and no tax dollars going to anything productive in Minnesota.
If the legislature does pass a sports betting bill and the governor follows through on promises to sign it, we likely wouldn't be the only one. These 6 states in green here have active bills or ballot measures that could fill this map even more by Selection Sunday next year.